reporters tonight that there are no obvious signs of criminal intent here, no signs of foul play, but this is a very meticulous scene, and it takes a lot of time to go through it, to photograph it, and to process everything. We should also tell you that Bobby Brown, there was a lot of speculation tonight. Ironically, Bobby Brown, Whitney Houston's former husband, they were married 14 years. They split in 2006. It was a very public court battle that went on between the pair of them. Ironically, he was supposed to be performing with his band New Edition tonight in Mississippi. There was a lot of talk on Twitter, on the blogosphere, that he was not going to be able to take the stage because obviously he was very shaken when he received this news. We understand that New Edition band members were consoling him. He was having crying fits. He did take the stage. Some of the eyewitnesses and some of the people that were there at that concert said that he was visibly shaken. He did take the stage and he performed a little bit tonight. He said, "I love you, Whitney. The hardest thing for me to do was to take the stage tonight." He blew a kiss to the sky, and then this information just crossing on my BlackBerry from people at that concert, saying that then he had to actually walk off the stage when they were performing the song Home Again, because he became so upset and was crying, fell apart, and he left the stage. But he was there in Mississippi tonight performing. The Staples Center, not far from where I am, is where the Grammys will be taking place tomorrow. We know from some people that were inside the Staples Center that they were in the middle of practicing. That's a big show to produce. And they were in the middle of practicing when this news came down. Everything came to a grinding halt. And then a short time later, the rehearsal started up again. And as we've been saying, the executive producer of that show did some media interviews earlier tonight saying that they were sort of scrambling. They're obviously going to be changing the format of that show tomorrow. And, again, the world just really in shock at this point. And just while I'm live, we obviously can't do a full pan around. We can't, Mark, but there is a crowd of people. Folks have been walking through here, a lot of spectators, a lot of people from the public that have been filing through here since we've been here for the better part of several hours now. They have their cameras, they have their iPhones, they're trying to get as close as they can. They're taking pictures of the media, they're taking pictures of us doing live shots, they're taking pictures of some of the emergency vehicles parked outside of the Beverly Hilton here. Really a true moment in history unfolding before our very eyes and unfolding before us on live television tonight. And actually, these folks are walking over. Mark, we can pan over and show them. This is something that we have seen over and over and over. People that saying they're very sorry to hear this news. Folks have just been trickling through here. Everyone coming to sort of pay their respects, if you will, Harris, here.
Well, Casey, a couple of things in your reporting there. First of all, you and I are connected on Twitter, so a lot of times people will tweet our handles together. People are very appreciative of you breaking it down and telling them that, this is a real moment for all of us. I mean, we share this, of course, American history together, and she's an icon, and the rest of the world looks and sees us all in mourning here and shares in that as well. And as reporters, I know it really didn't hit me. We had gone to commercial break, but when I read what Bobby Brown said on the air, and I thought about it, just moments later, it brought me to tears, because I realized this is this woman's ex-husband now having a moment that's so public on stage, saying how much he loved his ex-wife, and that, it's the mother of his child, and she's gone, and he couldn't even go on to perform. It's a heartbreaker. It really is, and for those of us who cover it, it's very real. It's visceral.
Yeah, I mean, we're people too, and like I said, we get so entrenched in following the very latest and trying to bring all of our viewers that have been watching us tonight up to date on what we know as it is coming in. And it's these moments where you're in a commercial break, or when you have a moment to sort of sit back and digest what we've been reporting, and it really is difficult to wrap your mind around. And I know that when we lay our heads on our pillows tonight, that it's going to be difficult to shake this as we sort of self-reflect. And as I said, a story that is developing tonight, but is going to continue to develop in the coming days and weeks. We're already beginning our planning for coverage tomorrow. We don't know at this point if the autopsy would happen tomorrow at the LA County Coroner's Office. Again, keep referring to Michael Jackson, but his autopsy was performed. Yeah, and his autopsy was performed the very next day, obviously.
Yeah.
And the investigators want to get to the bottom of this. They want to get answers not only for the family, but for the public as well. And all of the toxicology reports, all of the speculation about substance abuse and drugs and things like that would be laid to rest when we get those results in. So we're of course going to stay on top of it and keep our viewers apprised as we always do.
All right, Casey Stiegel, great reporting tonight. We appreciate you keeping us up to date. Thank you very much. On our way out here, just to include our viewers once again, thank you for keeping the tradition of journalism alive and reporting the news as it comes in. Rest in peace, Whitney Houston, Miguel Monegro. Janine